Welcome into Sports Overtime on Week 5 of the high school football season. District play begins tonight across the state, and our game of the week takes us to Hebron, where undefeated Thayer Central meets the defending Class D1 state champions from Sandy Creek. Both teams are title contenders and among this year's best in 8-man football. Cougars strike quickly. Opening drive, Caden Schmidt turns upfield on the swing pass from Cameron Seeley. 8-0 Sandy Creek before fans can get their popcorn. Second quarter, Seeley keeps excellent blocking in front. He goes 38 yards untouched. Cougars race out to a 24-point lead. Thayer Central finally on the board before halftime. Brady Dagenhart stretching across the goal line. Titans cut into the deficit, but time remains for one final Sandy Creek possession, and the Cougars capitalize. Seeley hits the hole and then steps out of a tackle on the sideline. The Sandy Creek sophomore can do it with his legs and now his arm. A dime to Logan Tomke. Another Cougars TD. Sandy Creek impressive, showing 45-20 to the final score over Thayer Central. 10-11's Chase Madison has more from our game of the week.
Well, Kevin, I'm here with the Sandy Creek Cougars, the winners of our game of the week. I got Cameron Seeley and Caden Schmidt. I'll start with you, Cameron. Thayer Central had allowed just 28 points all season. You guys dropped 45 tonight. What was working on offense?
I think we just came in with the right mindset to send a message to the whole state, and we trusted what our coaches had for us in store, and it worked out for us.
Defense was a story for most of this one as well. Just what was working to stop the Titans' offense?
I just set the physicality battle. I think we won the trenches and just play our game.
Your coach said, you want to get up, but then also just put them away. How do you feel like you guys played a complete game tonight?
We just came out at halftime and we're still locked in and keep playing our game after that.
This team is coming off of winning a state championship. Do you feel like you have a target on your back?
I think we do. I think everyone's kind of got us marked on their schedule, and I think this did send a message to the whole state that we still, even though we lost a lot of guys last year, we still are that team.
How does this win feel for the Cougars?
Just a stepping stone. We got a lot more weeks to go and we'll keep building on it.
For you, how does this win feel?
Just got to keep getting better every week, and yeah, it's just a great win.
All right, Sandy Creek Cougars are the winners of our game of the week. There we go.
Yeah! Congrats to the Cougars. With a 3-1 start, Lincoln East has moved into the state rankings. Top 10 is where Kearney has been all year long. Big game at Seacrest Field tonight, where the Spartans bring in a 3-game winning streak. Tied up 3 apiece in the third quarter. Triples all around. Kyle Campbell welcomes the contact and plows into the end zone. Spartans go in front. Early fourth quarter, Turner Wilkie to the corner of the end zone. Najee Brown has it. Lincoln East takes a 2-score lead. Kearney responds with a touchdown. Then they get the ball in the final minute. Pass downfield. They need a completion. Well, it's completed, but to the wrong team. Brown with the interception to seal it. Lincoln East, huge win tonight, 17-10. Over the visiting Bearcats. Homecoming at Lincoln High in a huge game for the Lynx against Omaha Benson. Lynx up 7-zip first quarter. Ben Lanham is going to fire it to Zane Rayfelt with the reception and then the score. Lynx up 14-zip. Bunnies with Deontay Settles Shelley busting free in the open field and making some nice moves. Benson gets on the board, but Lincoln High holds court tonight at home. Look out, Lincoln High may be going to playoffs this year. Lincoln Pius X opening district play at Norris. The Titans cruising through the year so far. First quarter, no score, and Marcus Nelson changes that. Short touchdown run puts the Titans in front 7-zip. Later it's 10-0. Pius trying to get back in it. Pass is tipped and intercepted by Ryland Schoenbeck. That gives Norris the ball back, and then in the red zone, just give it to Mr. Nelson again. He is a load. Norris stays perfect on the year, 38-7. Staying in District B3, Lincoln Standing Bear travels to second-ranked Waverly. Grizzlies' first play from scrimmage. Hayden Holdren hits Chase Loker over the middle. He steps out of a tackle and heads the other way. Big pickup for Standing Bear, but the drive ends in a turnover. Vikes get right to work. Broxton Tepley over the top. Gavin McMillan tracks it down and races 73 yards to the barn. Tepley passes for 3 touchdowns tonight. This one to Nathan Axman on fourth down. Waverly blanks Standing Bear 42-zip. Lincoln Northwest snapped its 14-game losing streak a week ago. Tonight, the Falcons host Seward. 5-point contest at the halftime. Sammy Jurgens to pass, but it's brought down by Seward's Brock McMahon. The Blue Jays defense flexing, and they do it again here by an interception. Sam Sagehorn with the INT. Falcons still hanging in there. Jurgens slings it to Xavier Wells. He moves into Seward territory, but the Blue Jays hang on. They get a road victory tonight in the capital city, 28-17. Pretty good matchup here. Raymond Central versus Lincoln Lutheran. Husker volleyball player Carrie Leinbach back for homecoming. She, of course, graduated at Lincoln Lutheran. Mustangs driving down by 4. Evan Holly busts through the line and sacks the quarterback. Warriors up by 4 at the break. Henry Prokop pumps and finds Braden Agee downfield. Touchdown, Lincoln Lutheran. Agee's first TD of the season. Then it's the Mustangs' turn. This not a TD, but an important play. Wyatt Jelinek to Tavion Johnson with the reception down inside the 5. They score moments later. Lincoln Lutheran holds on 24-14. Big win for the Warriors. A couple other city scores to pass along. Lincoln North Star loses at Omaha Westview this evening, and Lincoln Southwest, first win of the year, 56-0 over South Sioux City. Tonight's scores are rolling across the bottom of your screen. They're also online at 1011now.com. More highlights on Sports Overtime after this.
You're watching Sports